there YouTube, Big G, back again with another video. And I don't know about you, but I'm a big fan of the Game Chasers. I also enjoy watching Pat the Nez Punk, his Flea Market Madness videos. Now, I wanted to start doing something similar to what those guys do, although it's totally different here in Africa, which might make it interesting for other viewers. So I want to start a series which I'm going to call Auction Madness, Scratching for Games. And just to show you the different auctions that I go to, the garage sales that I go to, and what I managed to pick up. You might find it interesting. Hopefully you'll find it interesting, because things are a little bit different here in Africa. We don't have those huge big flea markets that the Game Chasers and Pat has, that huge amount of games that they can find where there's dedicated sellers and resellers, etc, etc, etc. Yeah, you really have to scratch for games amongst the rubbish. You've got to dig in, you've got to get your hands dirty in order to find anything. Simply because, I mean, coming from a third world country, there's not a lot of disposable income, which means that people over the years, over the last 30 years or so, didn't purchase a lot of video games. So there's not a lot out there. The base wasn't huge. It's not like in America or the UK, where I suppose the people could afford games. I mean, people could afford video systems, computers, etc. Everybody had one, which means that there's a lot more to collect, there's a lot more available. Yeah, it was only really the privileged that managed to have video games. I can recall not owning, we could only afford a Spectrum 48K as a family. And I was the first child amongst, I'm one of 5 children in my family, and I was the first one to get a computer, and I was very privileged to get that because they were expensive. So yeah, it's hopefully you will find the series interesting. I'm just going to show you different snippets of different auctions that I go to, and then at the end of the video I'll just show you what I managed to pick up at the different auctions and so forth. So guys, I hope you find this interesting. Let me know.
Right, this one here, that'll go up with a silver double door, 784 heat, and that'll go with a window. Window, double door, there it is. Window, double door, myself, and a bit of a gas. Window, door for the two together, top gang, how much? How much? Door and window.
Yeah, you see it there? Yeah, that's the one I'm going to go for. Yeah, they've got some nice, it looks like laptops and little whatevers. Oh. This stuff you don't have is working, not working.
The PS3, you see the condition of the thing, yes, it looks very, still it's brand new.
I know. That's why it could be something that's hit by lightning. A lot of the insurance claims hit by lightning.
Oh yeah?
Then normally your fuses are blown inside.
You just replace it.
You know, this is all insurance claims.
And how long does it take them to, I've never been to these auctions, so I don't think it take
They'll be here in about 20 minutes. They go like this. They work their way down. There, then they start here. They go like this. Up and down. It's got one controller.
It's still the original model too. It's still got that. It opens around. It's still the original model.
Where does the hard drive go?
It's inside.
Is it still there? Can you see if it's there?
No, you got to unscrew it.
Ah, okay. it working?
No.
You don't know.
Right, PlayStation 3. PlayStation 3.
Yes. No, 4,000
PlayStation 3, how much?
4,000 definitely. 200.
Right, give me 200 rand. Yes. At 200, got that, you got the number.
Nancy Pitt. Nancy Pitt. 908.
Show the right number, sir. Right, at 200, look at that for the PlayStation 250, 300, look at that 350, 400, look at that 450. 450, 500, 500, 550, 600, 650. That's 600, look at that for the PlayStation 600, 650. 700, 750. 700, what's your number? 310. Right.
Hi there, Steve.
How's it,
All right.
How's it going?
All right, yourself? Any finds yet?
No, I just found this. I don't know. It's quite retro. Built-in TV tuner and everything.
Gee, that's awesome.
For $5. I'm not going to say no to
If
that.
you didn't take it out with it,
Oops, sorry.
no games yet.
Nah, I found no video game. This is the only one, yeah. But it's been here for weeks. Well, I think it's boot up.
Ah, I remember that. That's my software thing. Well, I hope it works.
I hope it does work too. Even if it doesn't.
Yeah, geez.
How much is toll, boss? 100.
Are you negotiable on these three?
You can ask the guy with the green t-shirt. Zaya?
For all three? What can you do for them for all three? Have they got all the discs, everything in there?
Yeah, strong, yeah.
I'll give you $60 for all three. Throw in one free. Where's it? Where's it?
Minister of Finance.
Okay, Minister of Finance. The Jen said I must speak to the Minister of Finance. Is that the Minister of Finance? Okay. If I take all three, can you throw the one in for free?
Put this in here. Thank you so much. What no change in this, sir?
Actually,
I do have
I
20.
do.
Okay.
Okay, give me the 100. Let me give
Do
you
you,
that.
do you not have like 1 rand or 2 rands or anything? Nothing.
I'm
Thank you.
afraid.
This 5 rand ticket, I'm just checking this stuff. Oh, it's one of the others. Okay.
I don't have any video games.
No, I don't have video games or TV games. Not me, I wanted the other.
Okay.
Dis nie om te koop. Ek kan dankie baie. Baie dankie. Dis baie. Sit en tot.
Have you collected all the flyaways?
Nothing.
I want it.
You collected all the stuff that you flyers away.
You enjoy a little bit of 007 and your N64.
I can't get used to the controller.
It's terrible, eh?
I can't. It's almost designed as if you hold it in the middle.
Like it, yes, you have to hold it in the middle, and then I can't get used to it. I can't. Let's be honest.
No, I tried as much as I love it. I couldn't.
Give me a keyboard and a mouse.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I'm actually looking for an old mouse for the PS1.
Oh, okay.
I got Quake 2 on PS1. PS1.
You must have a look at that other charity
Here's
shop.
my glass.
Yeah. Go look at the charity. I know they.
Yes, now, Carol, all right.
That's my dog. Stay there for a minute.
Yeah, let's see. And not all of these come from this morning's hunting. These are basically over the last week or two at the different auctions that I've been to, but I'm going to just tie them all in together and show you what I managed to pick up. First of all, a lot of PC games. For some reason, PC games are around, and you know, if I find them at a good price, I'll pick them up. Although I don't, and I try to play them. Some of them I've played already. I mean, if you have a look here, complete in box, StarCraft 2. Hopefully the key hasn't been used, but everything is there, the box, the manual, this disc, all in immaculate condition. The only problem with picking up these online games is, you know, somebody might have registered. What do I do then? Then I've got to get key generators, etc, etc, etc. Sometimes it's then just easier to download the game and, you know, bypass it that way, but still it's nice to have the physical copy. And I must say, I'm a big fan of Blizzard. I enjoy their games, the ones that I've played. I haven't played a lot of World of Warcraft, just a little bit of it when I was visiting my cousins in Port Elizabeth, but still it's games I enjoy. And yeah, StarCraft 2, a good old classic, Command & Conquer, Red Alert 3, complete in box, got everything in there. I like the artwork on it, great artwork. And then a classic, Command & Conquer 3, also once again complete in box. And this is the, what is this, Kane edition. I think I actually got a copy. This is a spare, I think. I'll have to go dig through my boxes. One of the problems of having boxes of games in the garage is that sometimes I forget when I end up purchasing the same game a second time. I need to get something on my cell phone that can tell me what I have and what I don't have. So yeah, I'll check it, and otherwise I'll be up for trade. And a game, I have played this before and I wasn't that impressed, Renegade, Command & Conquer Renegade. I like the artwork, I like the manual and so forth. It's nice to have a physical copy of it. So these were some PC games that I picked up all together at one garage sale. Let's have a look here. What else? Popping into one of our retailers. You know, as I've said before, you know, they're getting rid of all the Nintendo stuff. So, you know, while I'm there, picked up these boxes of stickers. What is this? Pokemon Black, 450 stickers. Marked down it's been marked down 3 times. Got them at 35 Rand a pack, which works out to about $3 US dollars a pack. I don't really collect the stickers, but you know, maybe somebody out there does collect them, and you know, they want them for trade. So I got Pokemon Black, and there's another, what is this, another one, you know, and Pokemon White. There's still a lot more packs out there. If anybody wants me to purchase them on their behalf, let me know. You know, it's $3 a pack. And at the same time, I picked up a spare Wii U gamepad and cradle, and this was marked down from 300 Rand, which is $30, down to 99 Rand, which is $9, basically $10. And when I got to the till, it was 50% off that, so I got it for $5. And then I went into the second retailer, and they're selling these for 29 Rand. So it is nice to have a second recharge station for your Wii U, because I find that I keep the Wii U gamepad up on the top shelf, and then when I'm playing it there where I sit, I like to charge it there as well. So you know, if anybody out there wants, you know, 29 or 30 Rand for one of these is, you know, $3, you know, for next to nothing. And then this morning also basically more PC games at the different garage sales that I went to, and I think I've played this before. I'm not 100% certain, but I think I have. And this is Sturmovik IL-2, that famous Russian fighter. This one is missing the manual, although the manual might be in the expansion pack, because there's got a couple of manuals in here, so it may be in here. But basically the reason I've got this is because it's basically got the Ace expansion pack complete from what I can see, the actual game itself. And then also Forgotten Battles, and this one feels actually quite heavy. Let's see what's inside here. Okay, yeah, so there's a couple of manuals and stuff and whatever. Yeah, the discs, I just checked that the discs are all there. And this is a classic old fighter game, and for a classic, you know, at one stage I enjoyed a lot of the history. I still enjoy history, and you know, a big fan of the World at War series. I've watched it numerous times. I've collected a lot of you know, where I'd get, if I go to an auction, and let's say for instance they'll have bayonets from the World War I, World War II bayonets for sale or something like that. I'll bid on them. I don't always get them, but I have in my collection. I've got some medals. I enjoy that military as well, although I don't collect for it. It's just the other if it's available. And then I got Battlefield, Bad Company 2, also complete in box, and Brothers in Arms. I think this is just an expansion pack. I've actually played that before, and I mean these are all 10 Rand, you know, basically a dollar a game for them, so I mean they're cheap. So then I do purchase them. More than likely play a little bit of the fighting, I mean the fighter game. I enjoy that, historical fighters. And then at one of the thrift shops that I visited this morning, I picked up this PlayStation 2 pack that's got Resident Evil 4 and Devil's Night. This cardboard holder is in not wonderful condition, but the games, I must say, complete in box and very good condition. So I picked that up. What did I pay for this? I think it was 50 Rand, $5 I think it was for the 2 games, and more so because it's just the complete pack than anything else. And then at another garage sale that I went to, they had some PlayStation Portable. I don't have a PlayStation Portable at the moment, so why I'm collecting for it is I'm not sure. I'll get one eventually, you know, when one really comes up cheap, although they have dropped tremendously in price. And that is complete in box, Metal Gear Solid. That was the main reason I went for it, because I mean these are classic games, and I've played a little bit of them on the PlayStation 1 and so forth. I wouldn't say it's one of my favorite games, but I do play them. So Metal Gear Solid, Gran Turismo, and FIFA 13, and these were all, I think I bundled them. I think I got it for, I think it was 100 Rand, $10 for all 3 of them. And then at another garage sale, and you know, this is what happens when you're not paying attention, they had 3 Xbox games, and I don't have Xbox 360 either, but the games are really cheap, and I think I got them marked down. I bought all 3 games, I think it was for about $50. They had them marked at 30 Rand each, and I think I got all 3 for about $50. It was $5. So it was Kinect Adventures, complete in box, and then Gears of War, complete in box, and guess what, another Gears of War, complete in box. So yeah, if anybody out there is looking for Gears of War, you know, that'll be up for trade. So guys, basically this is about 2 weeks, 3 weeks in garage hunting and auction hunting, and some games. Unfortunately no systems have come up at these auctions. Actually there have been systems that have come up, but they've just gone for too much money. There was a PlayStation 3 that was brand new, that actually came up at a asset forfeiture sale. Now I don't think in the, maybe in the States, but I've never seen any of the other game hunters ever collect from a asset forfeiture sale. So basically what happens at an asset forfeiture sale, because you know crime is rampant in this country, if they find that you have any sort of criminal dealings or drugs or whatever, you know, that's happening, they'll come and seize all your assets and they'll sell them at the auction. So I was at the auction, asset forfeiture, and these guys had stolen, I don't know, from what I overheard, hundreds of millions of rands worth of stuff up in Joburg somewhere, came to hide low down here in East London, and they got caught and they went on an absolute spending spree. I mean, there was designer clothes, there was enormous amounts of stuff, everything unused, just still brand new. And there was a PlayStation 3, which I showed on the video, still new, just missing its box and that, with 5 games. And that went for 1,900 Rand, I think it was, which in my mind was too expensive, because you know, I don't want to pay more than 1,000 Rand $100 for a PlayStation 3 with games, etc., etc. Because that's, you know, I'll get one at that sort of price. But still, it was new in box with 5 games. I think the 5 games will probably be worth more than 1,900 rand. But yeah, it was just interesting to be at an asset forfeiture sale and to see that sometimes crime doesn't pay in this country, and it was nice to see that the criminals got their comeuppance and everything that they splurged on was sold at the actual auction. I think this morning they're actually selling 2 brand new motorbikes that they bought, top of the range motorbikes that they bought cash. So I didn't even bother to stick around because I'm sure that I'm not into motorbikes and stuff like that. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed that, a bit of a ramble, and I just hope the electricity comes on, although it is quite nice sitting outside here listening to the birds, and this might actually force me to do some DIY, which will actually make my wife happy. Okay, well, cheers guys.